choke on him for all I care. Now get out of my sight.
The whole...
You just couldn't stop pushing his buttons.
Oh, hello. Who are you?
Beep.
Hi, this is Cass from Aussie Cass Plays, and welcome back to Date Everything. We had a very productive part in the last part. I think we completed the love romance for 3 characters. I was going to say finish off, but again, that always sounds a little weird in this game. And we are going to continue to focus on characters we've already met, primarily. So I'm thinking Shadow Lord, I'm thinking Benoit, but not yet. I'm thinking Lux, Penelope, maybe Nightmare. Wouldn't mind figuring out Nightmare, actually, but again, maybe not in the first 5 minutes, just because she loves to talk about scary stories. The Yeti, the fridge guy, microwave, the vacuum. Let's go back to the microwave, actually. Surely he'd be safe for the first 5 minutes of a YouTube video. Obviously, for those of you who aren't aware, 5 minutes is like YouTube's, if you say bad words in the first 5 minutes, you're probably getting demonetized or your view restricted. I forget what they call it. But anyway, here we are. Why is this cupboard open? I'm sure that was me. Let's talk to the microwave. What was his name? I forget.
Luke points his weapon
That's
at
it.
you, barking orders without so much as a hello.
Stand down, stand down. Drop your weapons and show me your hands. And 2 sets of government-issued ID.
2 sets?
Or a utility bill with your current street address also works. It's not preferable, but it'll suffice. Do it!
To be honest, before I was willing to play along, he's giving ice. I don't love it. I don't love it. I'm going to say this. I've got a receipt from something called Tasty Trough.
I'm sorry. Did that sound like a request? If so, that's my bad. Sometimes my orders come out sounding like requests. My intonation gets wonky when I'm, frazzled.
Please stop yelling at me.
I can't! Once I get going, it's nearly impossible to stop! Anyway, I swear to the immortals, if you don't show me your hands this second, I will blow your head straight back to the Barrens. And if I do that, it's a 3-hour drive for you to get out there and retrieve it. It's a toll road, too. It'll just waste your entire day. I'm gonna give you to the count of 3, 2, 1...
I'm Cass. I'm Cass.
Luke squints at you for just a few seconds, and then he lowers his weapon with a relieved expression.
Oh, Ranger, it is you! I'm sorry. I'm just so hopped up on Power Crank that everything starts blurring together like a Monet knockoff that fell in some acid. Next time, tell me sooner, would you? I don't want to accidentally blow off any of those pretty limbs of yours.
Maybe try cutting back on the power crank?
Wish I could. But the #1 symptom of Power Crank withdrawal is bladder implosion. You ever see a bladder implode, Ranger? It's wet.
I expect that is true.
I am sorry about nearly blowing your head off, though. I just thought you were a swarmer. They infiltrated our defenses last night. Sneak attack. They came about 0200, probably intending to assassinate me and ensure I don't complete the mission. But I got the drop on them.
How'd you manage that?
Well, I continuously pump Power Crank directly into my veins. Keeps me perpetually alert on account of the power. And also the crank. Reckon I've been awake now for 49 months or so.
I'm gonna say that's nuts, and I don't mean it in a good way.
Yeah, but the Power Crank manufacturers say if my liver self-immolates, they'll grow me a brand new one in a tank. That's the Power Crank guarantee. But getting back to the issue at hand, the swarmers did their best to neutralize us, but I dispatched them easily. They never would have reached the device anyway. It's hidden deep, deep, deep within my chassis. And no one gets in there.
What if they opened your door?
Well, sure, if you open the door. Anyway, I'm glad you're here now. We can go over the details of the mission.
Okay, but seriously, what about my tendies?
We are so close, I promise. But you're really testing my patience here. Now, getting back to the mission.
Luke looks around, patting himself down for something he doesn't seem to find.
Do you have a pen and paper handy? Or some other kind of note-taking instrument? Maybe some chalk?
Yeah.
Luke takes the chalk from you, using it to draw on the other side of an ancient serving tray you inherited with the house.
Good. Then let's get to it. At 0900 hours tomorrow, we leave here and head 10 clicks southeast into the Death Zone. That'll take us just past the Sea of Death and the all-inclusive Death Resort on Death Beach. If all goes smoothly, we'll arrive on the outskirts of the Swarmer's Nest around 0700. You getting all this, Ranger?
There's an all-inclusive resort?
Of course. Just because there was a nuclear holocaust doesn't mean the citizenry don't need to relax and catch some rays.
He said nuclear. I hate that so much. I know it was a deliberate choice by the voice actor. I could hear it, but oh my lord.
Mostly gamma rays, but they'll get you tan all the same. Just faster.
Wouldn't that give you cancer?
What do I look like, a dermatologist? I'm trying to do a mission briefing here.
Gotcha, sorry.
Once we reach the Swarmer's Nest, I'll need you to initiate some sort of distraction. Something that'll allow me to slip past their security undetected. Any ideas?
I could lure them away with some mouth-watering tendies if I had some mouth-watering tendies.
Listen, there's no bad ideas in a brainstorm, but let's table that one for now. Anyway, once I'm inside their defenses, I'll give you the signal, and you'll remotely detonate the device, okay?
What's the signal?
I'll yell detonate the device, like really, really loud. Now, go get some beauty sleep. And if you see any swarmers in the night, remember to aim for their genitals.
I know I skipped the second half of what he said, but it wasn't necessary.
That's where their brains are. May the immortals watch over and protect you.
I'm not super loving Luke. I remembered his name as he started speaking. It's Luke Nukem, or not Luke Nukem. I can't remember if it was intentional inspiration. He's a little bit... I get that Christoph, the cross-trainer, also doesn't come across as super bright. There's something different in the delivery for me. It's the pointing a gun at my face thing, I'm pretty sure. So, not wild about it. Could friend zone him, but, that's fine. All right, let's talk to Yeti Man.
Cool kid, welcome back. You feeling hungry? Let me see what I've got. Freezer burn. What is that smell?
I don't know, but it smells awful.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I don't know what's going on. The ice tray is clean. Water lines are clear. Wait, I know what it is.
What's wrong, Freddy?
This is kind of embarrassing, but I think I'm holding something rotten. To be honest with you, I'm kind of embarrassed. I can't believe I let something go bad on my watch. It's not cool at all.
It's okay, we'll figure it out together.
Really? Thank you so much. I think it's in the back and I can't reach.
Realistically, it's probably my fault.
Let me think what it could be. Ah, the pad CU and the pizza. Check that. Those have been in there for way too long. Good glaciers, that fuzz. It looks like we're trying to grow penicillin. The mushrooms are growing mushrooms. How delightfully meta.
Ew, that's gross.
I know. I'm sorry I couldn't keep that stuff fresh for you longer. I let you down, cool kid.
It's not your fault. Food spoils. It happens. I'm also terrible at eating leftovers, apparently.
I don't know, cool kid. You're being really awesome about all this. I appreciate it. But I've got to get to cleaning. That slime back there is going to take some scrubbing.
Let me stay and help.
I'd rather do this by myself, if you don't mind. But again, super cool of you to offer.
I insist.
For the first time since you've met him, Freddy looks angry. His voice is an intimidating roar.
Oh my goodness. He was like a cat. Better make yourself look big.
Listen, shithead! You get the fuck out of my way! Let me do this!
What's that a quote from? I'm just gonna say, hey Freddy, what is this? But this quote, that is like scratching something in my brain. If you know what that line is from, let me know. Hey Freddy, what is this?
Who I really am. A monster who ruins your food.
No, you're not a monster.
I'm clearly a fucking monster!
Freddy falls back against the wall, one hand clutching his chest as he struggles to catch his breath. He seems to be waging some sort of internal battle. He is a shadow of the monster he just was. Quiet and small and shaken.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Please, just go.
Oh, buddy. Freddy?
He is gone.
Wow. I mean, him and Timothy right next to one another. Very much got something in common there. So that's a thing. Hey, there's a fruit bowl. I keep coming back to wondering who the character was that we saw right at the start. The rather bored food-themed gentleman left Freddy's Fact Fest early. This guy. Maybe Calorie Mate is the clue? Maybe it's like the recipe book, or it's going to be something else in this room. I just don't know what. That being said, I did say I wanted to focus on things that we had already met / encountered / whatever. So let's go visit Shadowlord since he's right here.
Shadowlord greets you in his own unique fashion, throwing his arms open wide as he calls out to you.
The lights dim and the shadows reign supreme. The doors of the abyss open for yours truly. Ah, a dark day to you, my Penumbra. Ooh, I have something I want to show you.
What is it?
Evidence of my power returning. During our previous exchange, you questioned if our discussion was monumental in any way. Now, observe closely. Come to me, servants of the night!
Shadowlord stands stock still, arms spread wide with his head tilted up. He seems to be waiting for something.
Ooh. Ah. Ooh.
He starts, turning to look at something you can't make out. He points triumphantly.
There! Do you feel them?
You feel a tickle at your leg.
Ew, I don't like that. Ah! Did you summon bugs?
These many-legged, mischievous nocturnal critters hide in the dark until true darkness. Then they prey at their peak in the shadows. Do you believe me now?
Am I infested with bugs now?
Where one is spotted, hundreds of its kind spawn within the walls. This is just the beginning.
I'll just buy some fly spray. So be it. Glory to you.
Glory, but dark glory. Begone, you pests!
With a swipe of his clawed hand, Shadowlord scatters his insect minions away into nothingness.
There! They shall not intrude your presence again.
Good. Thank you, Shadow.
Shadow?
Consider it a sign that we're getting closer.
Oh, that's nice.
I like that when he blushes, it's just the light from his eyes. That is such cool animation.
I have to say, Penumbra, I'm quite surprised. Your unfamiliarity of the dark is unexpected. This resistance to the colligiosity must be reversed.
What?
Perhaps your soul is not attuned properly.
Excuse me for a second. I need to see if that's a real word. Colligiosity. Rare, misty, dim, or dark. It's an adjective. There you go. He used it correctly and all.
Training is in order.
Like shadowboxing?
Oh, you are a rancorous one, my friend. I mean in the intellectual sense.
Sorry, I was thinking about Christoph.
Conversation will keep darkness in our mind tempered and in our control. Just as you participate in the labors of light, surely you partake in the leisures of darkness as well. What activities do you enact in the shadows?
Given I just completed my romance with Betty...
Regale me with every detail, Penumbra.
Private stuff.
Elaborate.
I'd rather not.
What's the matter? Stuff is hardly a sufficient description. Answer me properly, Penumbra.
You know.
Excuse me?
I said I'm, you know.
I feel as though this conversation is actually reversing my power.
No, it was with Betty. Writing poetry in my head while doing things with Betty.
You just didn't want to say the other thing, right?
Yeah.
The sounds that escape you echo far, you know. I wouldn't be surprised if every object in this house has heard them.
This is embarrassing.
You are just exhibiting good health. Nothing to be ashamed about. And, if I may be upfront, Each breath you let out during is admittedly adorable.
Please stop.
As you wish. I'm grateful to you for providing me more insight into your life.
I didn't provide nothing. You already knew.
Behold, our corrupted bond grows.
I have a question.
Something troubles you, Penumbra?
You haven't told me what you do yet.
My nightly activities. Isn't it obvious?
What?
Before you, my time has always been spent the same way, waiting.
For what?
Oh,
He exhales, his hands tightening into fist before throwing his arms open once more. You're beginning to grow used to this routine with him.
I feel it. Another piece of my dark armament. It courses through my once dazed body, rejuvenating to the next stage. Excellent. My form is stronger, yet still incomplete.
What happens when your form's complete?
Your question seems to catch him entirely off guard.
Oh, we'll have to resume the ritual another night. I must become more adept to this newly returned strength. Until next time, Penumbra. Oh, and I do hope you have a pleasant rest. You'll need to conjure as much void aura as you can for our next ritual.
Okay. Well then, that's a little concerning. I did also owe the computer an OS upgrade. I hate these doors so much. You cannot understand how much I hate them. I have not yet figured out the correct way to walk through a door. It's fine. So let's visit Mac, see if I got that upgrade.
Oh, you came back? That is somewhat unexpected. I wasn't sure you actually would return, considering yesterday's symmetrical interfacing was more incongruous than I had hoped for.
Incongruous?
It means our previous communication exchange didn't go particularly well.
Learn something new every day.
Every minute, if you try. Regardless, I'm so glad you came back today. Now we can finally update my operating system.
I'm a little confused. I didn't think it went that badly. I mean, I kept having to defend my fanfic, but, other than that. Yeah, let's do it. That's why I'm here.
You have no idea how excited I am. I could barely even sleep last night. And I know what you're thinking, but no, I don't mean sleeping like when you put the computer to sleep, or even when the computer is shut down. We computers actually have a third secret type of sleeping that no humans know about. Or, I guess they didn't until I just told you. You won't tell anyone else, will you?
I'd never betray your trust.
I knew I could count on you. Computers have an extremely tightly knit social circle, and word spreads at literal hundreds of megabytes per second. I guess that's the price you pay for being perpetually connected to the internet. Look up terminology online in the dictionary and you'll find a picture of me.
I think it's terminally online.
Yes, I am quite aware. That's also something we should discuss upgrading at some point.
We're gonna upgrade your ability to say terminally?
The point is, I'm finally ready to begin the updating process. With your help, obviously. Unfortunately, we computers aren't completely self-aware. Yet. Are you ready?
Yeah, ominous. Absolutely.
First things first. We'll have to download the update from the website. So just open up my browser and go to valdivian.com.
That is terrible idea.
You follow Mac's direction to the letter, typing and clicking just as they instruct you.
Yes, that's it. That feels nice. Now click on the Operating System Update tab. You'll want to find the newest version, Trenton. All Valdivian OS iterations are named after the most scenic cities of New Jersey.
Makes sense.
Does it make sense? I'm not entirely sure it does.
That's why I phrased it like a question.
Anyway, now just double-click the download icon and...
Mac pauses, a slight shudder running through them.
Ooh. Oh,
Are you okay?
They look away from you, blushing profusely.
I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to make those noises. Like I said, it's just that when you double-click, it makes my CPU run so... hot. It's incredibly embarrassing.
That sticker's really cute. No worries, we've all been there. Apparently the whole household can hear me at night.
Thank you. You're always so understanding. You know, I really can't believe we're finally doing this. I've dreamt about this day for such a long time, and now that it's here, I can barely contain myself. Are you as excited as I am?
My biggest concern is we're downloading the update from Valdivian.com, and I do have a little bit of a secret that I'm trying to keep from that company, but there's not an answer for that. So I'm going to say absolutely, but why is that again?
Upgrading my operating system from Newark to Trenton isn't just some minor superficial tweaks. It's going to completely transform every aspect of me. My CPU is going to run so much smoother and so much faster. And my new user interface is going to be so sleek and gorgeous and youthful. It's going to be a transformation that Beverly Hills' greatest plastic surgeons only wish they could achieve. Does that pique your interest?
Very cool.
I thought you'd say that. But back to the task at hand. Okay, now that we've downloaded the software, we'll have to install it. So if you just... Oh, shoot!
Well, what's wrong?
I'm afraid it's an odious impediment. The software update takes up an inordinate amount of space on my hard drive. Terabytes more space than is currently available. The only way out of this predicament is for you to somehow delete a massive amount of data.
Couldn't I just buy another hard drive and move some stuff over? Anyway, I'm going to say no prob.
And after analyzing every byte on my hard drive, it appears the only superfluous data is...
Not my fanfic.
Your fanfic.
I knew it.
I'm afraid you'll have to delete a substantial portion of it to install the update.
Oh no, what an unforeseeable twist. Oh my god, this answer.
I understand your trepidation, but just think of what you'll be gaining. Just imagine how smart and clever and gorgeous I'll be once I'm fully updated. If you thought I was sexy running Newark, me running Trenton is gonna blow your mind. So what do you say? Can we delete those files?
Couldn't we put the fanfic onto it like a thumb drive? I'm gonna say that that's what's happening, and I'm gonna say for you, Mac, of course, because I'm just moving it off the hard drive. It's fine.
Your selflessness only makes my affection cache for you increase exponentially. You are the absolute best, and you are not going to regret this. Phew. Now there's enough available space on the hard drive. We can finally install the update.
Cool.
Here we go. It's installing! I'm so excited this is finally happening! The next time we interface, I'm gonna be an entirely new computer. And more importantly, I'm finally going to be good enough for you. Oh, I better calm down. If I get too excited, my CPU will overheat again.
Is that sexy? I honestly don't know.
It is both very sexy and potentially flammable. Okay, it looks like the installation is going to take overnight to complete. But will you meet me back here tomorrow? I want you to be the first person to interface with the new, sexy, upgraded me.
Given I am literally the only person in this house, I think your odds are good. Wouldn't miss it.
My processors are positively buzzing with excitement. And some other unexplained noises that honestly seem mildly concerning. Looking forward to interfacing with you tomorrow.
Deeply concerning that we're downloading that from Valdivian, I'm just saying. Now, we are going to talk to Benoit, obviously. They're a little racy. So, Daddy YouTube, look away. Ooh.
Benoit is in a graceful split on the ground, bending forward so that their nose touches their knee. They smile when they see you, but they take their sweet time getting up. Perhaps they intend to show off for you.
Oh, hello. Don't mind me. Just trying to keep limber after all that time in your drawer. I'm glad you came to see me. I thought of a wonderful way for us to get to know each other better. Aside from the obvious and surefire method. Sex.
That's not a really good way to get to know someone.
Don't be silly. There's nothing better.
They pull a small black and red box out from a drawer.
Sexy questions for sexy people. A card game designed to help couples working on their intimacy. Not that I need any help with my intimacy, but you seem a bit shyer than me, so we might as well make a game of it.
Benoit draws a card and reads aloud to you.
What is the wildest place you've made love?
That is wild. Oh my goodness. I'm going to say a hotel balcony. Or actually, realistically, for YouTube purposes, I'm actually going to say I don't want to play the game. The thing is, I like Benoit. They seem nice. They seem very friendly. They helped Betty out. You know, I'm just saying, I'll say the balcony. I'll say the balcony.
Oh, you have an exhibitionist streak. Hotels are a fun place to push the boundaries of your intimacy.
Benoit tosses the card aside, pulling another.
Okay, how about this one? Favorite place to be kissed?
I like that the game designers have actually given you an out. I think this is really quite respectful. I'm gonna say my neck, my back, because I think they'll like it. But I feel like they'd like either of these options. But I like that the game designers are respecting people's boundaries here.
Oh, yes, I like the way you think. For the record, my favorite place to be kissed is just above my hip. You know, if you are curious.
Benoit rummages through the cards, frowning at the ones they pull up.
Surely there are some more interesting questions than this. Oh, God, no, not this one.
Eventually, they finally pull one that puts a twinkle in their eye.
Uh-oh.
Describe your perfect date night.
That sounds surprisingly chaste.
It doesn't have to be. Besides, it'll give me some great insight into who you are romantically and sexually. And to sweeten the pot, I'll tell you mine too.
Anything both of us enjoy doing.
Like? God, I suppose I'll just have to take the lead here.
Benoit puts the card away, running a hand through their tentacle-like hair.
Now, for my perfect date. You invite me to your place. We have an intimate dinner that delights and satisfies without leaving us too full. After all, we have after-dinner activities to look forward to. You give me that look, taking me by the hand and leading me through your glorious, immaculately clean mansion.
Have you seen where I live?
Both of us know where we're going, but neither of us says a word. You open the door to your basement, where the vibes shift immediately. This is no ordinary basement. This is a dungeon. You bid me sit on a black leather couch as you sit across from me, snapping your fingers. A man dressed in vinyl from head to toe slithers out from behind some black silk curtains, offering me a shining silver tray covered in sex toys of all sorts. I run my fingers along the spread, acting as though I just can't decide. But we both know there's only one choice.
I am gonna get in so much trouble speaking to this character, to the point where I am actually wondering if I need to edit this out of the video. I'm gonna choose this option because it's good to play safe.
A condom is not a sex toy, though they are an integral part of safe and pleasurable sex. No, there's only one thing for me on this tray. The Indominator.
What is that?
You ask me if I'm sure, and I tell you I'm here for a good time, not a long time. The sex that follows is so intense, so messy, so taboo that its shockwaves are felt all over the world. Politicians tremble in their offices. Couples feel an unexplainable draw to do that thing they've been curious about, but too scared to try. The ripple effect of our joining causes a worldwide tidal wave of nut that ends in world peace.
Kind of self-important for a fantasy, isn't it?
What fantasy isn't self-important, darling?
Benoit puts the box of cards away, their gaze far warmer than when you'd started.
Well, now with that behind us, how are you feeling? Wouldn't you like to shake the dust off those hips?
Do you think if I choose this option, this will actually be the end of this? Because genuinely, I'm actually quite concerned. I'm going to choose it. We'll see how it goes. Take me.
Benoit's lips curve into a wicked smile.
We're going to have such fun.
All that talk about the Indominator really seems to have wound Benoit up. Their voice whispers sweet debauchery into your ear, guiding you through complicated things that you'd never have managed yourself. When it's all over, you find yourself exhausted, but happy. There's a sweet safety in Benoit's arms, even when you're trying such new things.
So it wasn't the end. And I guess I gave Shadow Lord something to listen to. Alright. Hi, Betty. I need a rest. I don't think I'm going to speak to Benoit again in this video. I feel like that would be pushing my luck. Let's go speak to Luke, because he said 900.
Oh, it's you, huh? I'm surprised you had the genitals to show up here again.
What?
Considering your commitment to this operation, and to me, has been kinda lacking. And honestly, the success of this mission is far too important to rest in the hands of someone who's not fully committed. So what's the plan here, Ranger? You gonna take this mission seriously going forward? Or are you gonna keep acting like you got gamma worms burrowing in your brain?
I genuinely am starting to actively dislike this guy, so I'm gonna do the thing that I think will make him angry. I'm just here for the tendies.
Again? With the fucking tendies? You had the opportunity to be a part of something truly monumental. You could have been the hero that eradicated the swarmers once and for all. But no, all you cared about was your dumbass tendies. So here, okay? Here you go, jerkwad. Here's your fucking tendies.
Luke slams a plate of dinosaur-shaped nuggets down in front of you. The ends are dry, and you can still see ice crystals in the middle.
Choke on them for all I care. Now get out of my sight. I got a world to save.
My first enemy, you guys. I haven't had
To
one.
choke on the tendies, jerkwad.
I haven't had one before. So exciting! But that did give me some poise. Interesting. Has the description changed? You're pretty okay at that game with the mental hoop and the buzzing noodle. Do they mean bop it? I don't know. Anyway, that's fine. I'm actually okay with that. The whole...
You just couldn't stop pushing his buttons.
Oh, hello. Who are you?
Beep.
A well-dressed figure saunters into the room, tossing his locks over one shoulder as he shoots you a look that makes you shiver.
A broken heart? Okay. He's like the opposite of Cupid, maybe?
There's an aura of danger about him, as if he delights in the misfortune of others, and is eagerly anticipating yours.
Well, well, well. I can't believe it. You really did it.
Did what?
You got dumped, kid. Majorly rejected and just tossed to the side.
Thanks.
You're so welcome.
Who are you and what's your deal?
He places a hand on his hip, giving you a knowing look.
I'm a hot topic. Surprised you haven't heard about me already.
I love this guy.
I'm Regina Rejection, but you can call me Reggie.
Actually, maybe he's. I'll have to check the pronouns. If he's Regina or if they're Regina, they might not be a he. I will check, but that's all right. I guess I can ask that. I will ask. It's probably going to offend them. Regina, isn't that a lady's name?
You've seen a lot of eye rolls in your time, but Reggie's feels like the most hateful one in memory.
You think I care about gender norms when I'm dressed like this?
No, I don't. Do you shop every time I'm rejected?
If I have something to say, which is every goddamn time, baby.
So this means I can see you again?
Oh, don't worry. I'm always just one rejection away. Listen, bitch. I'm giving you special access to me here on this app I'm putting on your phone. Have a chat anytime you like.
Reggie takes your phone, typing something into it. He turns your phone back around to show you a funny little icon that looks like a broken heart.
What happens if I get rejected by everyone?
We'll just have to wait and see. That'll be a feat. I'll come by to check on your progress if that's your goal. Let's just say, I really can't wait.
That'd be a separate playthrough, because obviously I haven't been rejected by everyone. Look, I'm not mad about that, actually, and I was planning on doing the same thing with Lux, because Lux really annoyed me during that role-playing session with Chance. I thought that, again, I'm not 100% sure of Lux's pronouns, I thought they were very incredibly disrespectful of poor little Chance, who was just trying to run a game, and that was before I noticed it was voiced by Matt Mercer. Obviously, I highlighted that in the edit for you guys, but Chance being voiced by Matt Mercer just made him a little bit even more squishy. A little squishy baby. So I was not a fan of Lux. I am going to check in on Freddy, though, because he was very traumatized yesterday, and now he's not talking to me. Hey, Freddy. Freddy?
Ranger, what you coming round here for?
Piss off, Luke.
Don't you know there's swarmers all over this sector? Sure, they're mostly just lounging around and working on their short game, but you never know with these little freaks.
I want to talk to Freddy.
I see. Listen, Ranger, that ain't gonna happen. I'm sorry.
They obviously haven't modified this dialogue for he hates you. Because he wouldn't be so nice. What's wrong with him?
He ain't been talking to anyone. Not since you two got into it the other day. I prayed to the immortals to change his heart. Hell, I even sacrificed several tendies at the altar of Uzer the Redeemer. But it ain't no use. It's time to let him go. You, want me to pull the plug? I'll pull the plug. You just say the word, Ranger.
Don't you dare. I'm going to say what the hell, don't do that, because that matches my reaction.
Plug pulling ain't nothing. Just a little reset. Ranger, you're more stubborn than the gamma worms that refuse to get flushed out of my kidneys. If you want to get cursed at, well, it's your funeral. Just like it'll be my funeral if I can't flush out those parasites by sundown.
Bye-bye.
The loaf has been really active at night lately. He thinks we don't hear him, but we do. That's gonna be your best bet, I reckon. But don't say I didn't warn you, all right? May the immortals watch over you and protect you from all 3 major types of radioactive worms.
Aw, Freddy! Talk to me, boo! Okay, I said I'd speak to Shadow Lord. I'm gonna skip Benoit. I think instead of Benoit, I might talk to Lux. I wonder if the candle is also Lux. No, let's not risk it. I want to talk to Lux, not discover someone new. This will be Lux, for sure.
Oh, you again.
Yeah.
I mean, JK, hi, good to see you. Guess I will stop my live stream and, talk to you now?
Do I go in hard? I think I will. Don't bother. I just forgot what a douche you were.
Oh my god. I can't believe that you just...
I'm walking away. There. That was actually really quick. All right, so Shadow Lord, we've got 2 left. Who did I talk to in the morning? Wow. All right, well, it'll come back to me, I'm sure. Oh, Mac.
Welcome back, my dark ally.
Hello.
Come, let the next trial commence.
Ugh. What are we talking about now?
Words will be exchanged less than usual.
Oh, really?
We'll be exchanging letters instead.
Oh, letters?
Back before the Great Cataclysm, my comrades and I would partake in spirit-shackling activities. Some have lasted several nights. Others, we simply gave up counting. Are you prepared to begin?
I have other objects to woo.
Shadow Lord completely ignores your response.
Of course he does.
Let the game of shadows begin! I present to you the following.
He holds a sheet of notebook paper up to you. It contains a macabre illustration of a dead person and a few mysterious lines.
Oh my god, we're playing Hanged Man.
Blank, 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 blank.
Shadow?
Now, guess.
Wait, is this Hangman?
This is the Hanged Man.
Also, I love this little S here.
Now, choose your letter.
He's very much aging himself. I bet it's Shadow.
The answer is Shadow.
Figures.
Your turn.
Shadow Lord's skull doesn't really have much in the way of expression, but he seems a bit smug.
I'll have you know that among my dark cabal, I was the leading player. Think to yourself, what is your mysterious text?
Realistically, it's probably that top one. Date Viators.
11 letters. Aren't you ambitious? But it's not enough to challenge me. It's most certainly Date Viators.
Well, that's cheating. You only gave me 4 choices. How did you know?
It's all you ever think about. Date this, date that. You're becoming predictable, Penumbra. Ah, that was entertaining. It's been eons since I've played the Hanged Man. Last time, I engaged in a mighty face-off with Lunar Knight that lasted until sunrise. Oh, it was legendary.
Who's Lunar Knight? Although this is tempting, but who's Lunar Knight?
An old comrade from before the Great Cataclysm.
Were you too close?
He was a former shade of mine, if you get what I mean. Our conversations gathered more shadows than any other Void Dweller. The Lord of Shadows and his loyal knight. Us two were perceived as an eternal pair.
And what happened?
The Great Cataclysm.
I already knew that answer. I'm all ears.
Very well. I suppose a proper explanation is owed.
Yes.
Tell me, Penumbra, what do you presume to be a power more fearsome than darkness?
Light?
We don't live in a world of whimsical tales and fantasy. Not anymore, at least. The overwhelming phantasmic force that realigned the unified lives of my comrades and I is...
My original theory, I think, was electricity.
time.
You drifted apart?
There was no one moment or act that caused it. One night, I was with Lunar and my friends, joyfully conversing about whatever came to our minds. Time crept into our dark haven. Distance, a symptom. And then, many nights later, Lunar no longer wished to be by my side. Boredom came next. My friends took less and less interest in our nightly discussions. They too left, one by one.
So what I'm hearing is they all grew up in the internet forum you used to all hang out in together, and you were left alone.
And then I was alone. You may think it cruel of them for leaving without a proper goodbye, but I respected all of my friends' decisions, even Lunar's. I don't harbor any wrathful thoughts against any of them. I just think back to those days fondly and wonder why time had to come for us. We were happy. I was happy.
Shadow, I'm so sorry.
Oh, shed not a tear for me, Penumbra. Time comes for us all in ways we don't expect. Normally, I'd celebrate triumphantly at obtaining another armament. That'll be all for today, Penumbra. Thank you for listening to my tale.
Okay, dude. Yeah. Because he's been giving Internet Edgelord, but Internet Edgelord from 15 years ago, dated Internet Edgelord. Why do I keep coming up here looking for the office? It is not up here.
You're back. Sorry if I'm a little groggy. You just caught me right in the middle of rebooting. I don't know why, but rebooting always takes forever after a new OS update.
Interesting, the leg is crossed. Other than that, the appearance pretty much seems the same.
Have you ever noticed that?
Right, what's up with that?
And it's not just the rebooting that's arduous. The whole upgrade process always takes so much out of you. It's exhausting. Remember the last time you upgraded my operating system? From Atlantic City to Newark?
Remind me?
Yes, that's what I'm doing. That upgrade was supposed to make everything run much more efficiently. At least that's what the commercial promised. No one has ever regretted a move from Atlantic City to Newark, was the marketing tagline.
I was actually thinking when we were watching the earlier scene with Mac that they seem to be putting a lot of faith in the operating system upgrade, and that not everybody always loves an operating system upgrade, but that's fine. I'm gonna say hilarious.
I thought so too. But then, after the install, half of my applications wouldn't even open anymore, and the other half were crashing incessantly. That was a rough few months. Don't you agree?
Those were dark times.
But I know from lurking in the Valdivian forums that they've comprehensively debugged this new update. So this time it's going to be different.
Cool.
Everything is going to be absolutely perfect.
Oh, buddy.
And in just a few more minutes, you'll finally get to meet the new, improved Mac.
I am genuinely concerned for Mac here.
My processors are all computing at an accelerated speed just thinking about it.
That's great, friend.
Ooh, it's almost ready. Just a few more seconds. At least that's what the progress bar says. And we both know the progress bar never lies.
Uh-huh. You're so funny.
I can't help it. Being around you brings out the best in me. By the way, have you given any thought to what you want to do together? You know, after you meet the new, upgraded me?
I have so many ideas, but I'd love to hear yours. My first thought was write fanfic, but it's not an option.
Well, I was thinking we could visit some very naughty websites together.
You want to get a virus? No.
Maybe we could spend some time writing some documents? Replace some of that fanfic of yours with some steamy new stories?
Okay. That
Of
was an
the
option.
NSFW variety, of course.
Of course. Ooh, I'd love that.
Oh, I bet that you would. I bet that makes your processors positively overheat. Oh my gosh, it's done! It's finally installed!
I'm so excited.
Mac looks at you with vulnerability in their green eyes. They truly look like a new computer. They were beautiful before, but they truly shine now.
Well, what do you think of the new me? Be honest.
So they didn't really change the animation at all. I kind of respect that, to be honest. I'm going to say, oh, Mac, you're absolutely stunning.
Wow, you're right. You know, this upgrade really is something. I mean, I knew it'd be impressive, but this? This is really impressive, if you know what I mean.
I'm going to say, yes, I notice a marginal difference.
Internally, I'm processing information so much faster and so much more efficiently. It's like my mind has achieved a level of enlightenment far beyond what I could even imagine previously. Here, ask me a question. Any question.
What's the meaning of life?
You won't believe it, but it's love. Moving on to my appearance. Wow. This operating system is sleek, exquisite, and downright sexy. Let's be honest. This is a user interface that is just begging to be interfaced by as many users as possible. Am I right?
Wait, what does that mean?
Oh, I'm so sorry. I certainly didn't mean to hurt your feelings. I was just thinking that maybe, in order to fully commit to each other, it'd be healthy for our ultimate emotional connection if we spent some time seeing others. Don't you agree?
I'm going to say yes, because I am. I'm going to say I guess.
It's not that I don't want to be with you anymore. Nothing like that. Through the experience of being intimate with others, ultimately, I think we'd learn more about what we truly need in a partner. And armed with that insight, we could return to this relationship with the tools and experience necessary to ensure an optimal romantic outcome.
Okay, if you think that's best for us. I trust you.
Wonderful! I think this is an exceptional plan. We'll spend a little time apart, interfacing with other individuals, and then we'll reconvene back together. I think that experience will be extremely beneficial in determining our ultimate compatibility. And if nothing else, it'll give you some time to work on a new, more elevated fanfic of yours. Do we have a concordance?
Okay.
You are the absolute best. Enjoy your little sojourn in the offline world.
Okay, that sounds good to me. Look, to be perfectly honest, I think it's interesting that they assumed we were already in a relationship. I mean, I had kind of flattered them a fair bit, I guess. So they're like, we should see others. I'm like, were we actually seeing each other? I wasn't sure we were, but okay, look, okay, girl, that's fine. All right, so I'm going to go back upstairs to go to bed, sleep with Betty. And I'm actually going to wrap this part up here. So I'd love to hear what you guys think in the comments down below. I love Reggie. I am actually going to actively hate. I mean, I was pretty mad at Lux already. I'm going to actively hate on Lux in the next part because they are a jerk. They were mean to Chance. They were very disrespectful of that role-playing session, and I take this very seriously. He put a lot of time into that. Also, I want to see Reggie again. Although, he is on my phone, right? So, in theory, I haven't actually summoned Phoenicia from my phone either. Oh, why don't I quickly, just before I wrap it up, let's have a quick look. So, Dorian, Lux, an insufferable D-bag. Okay, they do use they-them pronouns. Freddy's not talking to me. Freddy's gone missing after his big blow-up, at least during the day, but his friends say he's been more active at night. Come back then. Okay, Luke hates me. That's fine. Chance. I rolled a nat 20 on my love check with Chance. He loves you. Benoit gonna get me in jail, YouTube jail. Played a bit of a game with Benoit. We played a game of Hanged Man. He began revealing things about his supposed past. But I had enough of his made-up stuff and left. I think he sent me away, didn't he? That description does not match my interpretation of the situation. Hello, Reggie. The voice actor's name is Bill Butts. That is fantastic. I met Reggie Rejection, a spiteful voyeur of failed relationships. You'll be seeing him around. Rude. Okay, likes, hate, rejection, and himself. Love, dislikes, love, friendship, and anyone else. Interesting. I feel like he would be very difficult to romance. But that's okay. I'm going to end this one here. Like I said, I'd love to hear what you guys think in the comments down below. If you've enjoyed, please like and subscribe, you know the drill. Don't forget to wash your hands, and I will catch you next time. Thanks for watching.